Another winter storm is coming, and this storm could drop big time snow, and that snow could cause massive travel headaches, and this comes less than 72 hours after a mega winter storm that dropped huge snow. Now who's going to get in on that snow action, and when will it all go down? Can have all that and more on your forecast, which starts right now. Hey, what's up guys? Meteorologist Stormcat5. Before we take a look at this next winter storm, check out the storm we got this past weekend where we had up to 12, 13, 14 inches of snow fall in Iowa, and then over a foot in Wisconsin and Illinois. And then in Michigan also, we had reports of 12 inches, 13 and a half inches. It was truly a massive winter storm. Now, the next storm coming up is going to hit a different part of the country. And our storm system, which is not this one, this trough in the eastern U.S. right now, that is what's been giving us all of that cold and windy, blustery conditions this past weekend. But as we go into Monday and Tuesday, here is another trough that's going to be sweeping into the country. And that trough is what's going to give us all of that wintry weather. And as that trough moves through, a low pressure will form at the surface, and that low will be what gives us all of that rain and snow. When is this storm going to hit? Now, waking up Monday morning, this storm, which gave us all of that havoc over the weekend, is going to be moving out of the U.S. Could get some rain showers here along the coast, potentially maybe some lake effect snow still ongoing up in the Great Lakes. But as we go into Monday afternoon and evening, high pressure is going to dominate, nothing really going on. But there is our storm system starting to take shape in the deep south. Monday overnight, that's when we're likely going to see the snow potentially start here in southern Illinois, Indiana, and in portions of Ohio. Check it out, all rain here for the southeast. Some heavy rain is likely going to fall Tuesday into Wednesday. And then during the day Tuesday, that's when this storm system is really going to start to take shape here, dropping a swath of decently moderate snow here in the Ohio Valley. And then the low is going to get stronger. Notice a low of 1,001 millibars right off the coast of North Carolina. And on the north side of that storm, all snow along the East Coast, mainly interior portions of the East Coast. And then as we head later on to the day Tuesday, you'll notice that low gets even stronger. A 983 low, just far enough off the coastline that I don't think we're going to have a big time nor'easter or a blizzard type event. And zooming out here, you can see the full breadth of the system. We're going to have a cold front that's going to go way down into the ocean. Cold air, Canadian air, filtering on the backside. Could get some scattered showers and storms here for Florida. And then some big time snow here falling up in Canada. But for the most part, a lot of that is going to stay offshore. So overall timing on this system, Monday night into Tuesday, that's when our storm system is going to start to take shape. And then Tuesday during the day is when it really starts to ramp up. That's when our precipitation will likely be at the heaviest, whether it be snow or rain. And then the storm is going to quickly strengthen and slide off the coast and absolutely bomb out here, 979 millibars, but over open water. Well, how much snow are we going to get? Because that storm system seemed pretty quick. Well, by the time it's all said and done, we're going to first get some mountain snow out here in the Rockies. Good for skiers. But then look at the snow start to rack up Monday going into Tuesday right there. A pretty wide swath of 1 to 3 inches here in the Ohio Valley. Maybe more here down in the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia and Western Virginia. That's a tongue twister. But the heaviest snow by far is going to fall in interior portions of the Northeast where a big swath of 4 to 8 inches of snow could fall. But check it out, right along the coast here in New York, Boston, and Washington, D.C., you might not get a lot as you're literally going to be right along that rain snow line and on the wrong side of it. Yikes! Places 50 to 100 miles inland, like Allentown, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Poughkeepsie, that's a fun name to say. Nashua and Greenfield, even into portions of Maine, likely going to get the biggest snow. An inch or two could even fall in Kansas, Missouri, and Illinois, which just got absolutely crushed by that recent winter storm. It's always good to gut check our snow totals by taking a look at the National Weather Service forecast. They're calling for widespread 2 to 4 inches of snow in northern Kansas, southern Iowa, central Illinois, and then through Indiana and into Ohio. But the biggest snow totals by far are going to be in the northeast here, just south of Buffalo, with some lake effect going through Pennsylvania, up into upstate New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, mainly interior portions of those states, are going to see widespread snow of 4 to 8 inches. And on the backside of this storm, we're going to see some of the coldest air of the season as that low cranks up and pulls in ridiculously cold Canadian air. We're talking temperatures in the teens and 20s here. That's the red and purple. And then as we get towards the end of the week, another storm comes and could bring below zero temperatures to some. But notice after Tuesday, things calm down for the middle part of the week. Could maybe get some mountain snow here in New Mexico and the Rockies. But then going into Thursday, Friday, another storm system could start taking shape here down in the south and could take a similar track to the storm that we just got, bringing snow to interior portions of the Northeast, and then cold as well will likely wrap on the back side of it. So next weekend could be brutally cold. Remember that active pattern that we've been talking about? It is here. You can see storm system after storm system continue to push through the U.S. for the next 7 days. And this is exactly what we told you would happen in all of these forecast videos. And with all of that cold air and storm systems, we are going to see several potential chances of snow, with big time snow totals potentially here in the Northeast, the Ohio Valley, and then out west. Look at all this snow that falls in the mountains here. Skiers are going to be happy in a major way. What's happening to my voice? Now for our West Coast brethren, things are going to be pretty calm this week. Maybe some mountain snow early in the week like we said. And then as we go to next weekend, a major storm system is going to crash into the Pacific Northwest. So mountain snow and rain for our Washington and Oregon brethren. California and the Southwest stays relatively dry and warm too. Woohoo! That's exactly what we're seeing here in the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Warm for the West here. With a lot of these storm systems forming and swinging through the country, we're going to have colder than normal air that's going to hang around the Midwest, Northeast, and portions of the Mid-Atlantic. So a lot of that snow is falling, is not going to melt, and then going 8 to 14 day, that pattern stays, and the warmth is going to hang on here in the West, but that cold should continue to dominate the eastern U.S. through the second week of December. Remember in previous videos when we talked about the polar vortex? That could even dip down by the time we get to next week. Look at all this Canadian cold air that rushes into the country. I got news for you, snowbirds. It's time to go south because the cold is here to stay. Snow lovers, I hope you're happy because we've had one storm that's absolutely crushed some and another storm that will crush others. As long as you guys are getting snow, I'm happy. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. And if it's your first time watching this video, make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Join our wonderful community here on YouTube. We've got multiple live streams planned this week, including one tonight on the Big Weather Show, and then one on Wednesday as well, and potentially one on Friday. Enjoy the cold and enjoy the snow. Have a great week, everyone. Find someone. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Do something nice for someone today. This is Stormcat 5, and I'll see you on the next one.